Hello and welcome to Meet the Newsroom. I'm Dan Shearer, editor of the Green Valley News and the Sahuarita Sun, and this is your opportunity to meet the people who bring you the news. This is Mary Glen Hatcher. She has been a reporter with us for a couple of years. And Mary Glen, you are from North Carolina, and moving here was your first time living outside the state.
Yeah, I moved here in March 2021, and I've really loved getting to know the area and getting used to the Arizona heat. I like hiking and the many beautiful wilderness areas around here, and also trying lots of different foods. My first summer here was also one of the wettest monsoons on record, so that was really cool to experience and get to report on.
Well, great. We've had you cover quite a bit over the last couple of years, but what are your main areas of focus? And tell us some of the stories that you've really enjoyed working on.
Yeah, my main beats here are covering local law enforcement, courts, and emergency services. So that's things like the Green Valley Fire District and the Sahuarita Police Department. I also cover a variety of issues that affect Pima County more broadly, and then a couple human interest stories. So some of my favorite stories I've got to participate in were a Sahuarita Police Department active shooter training scenario. I also volunteered for Pima County's annual street count, which takes a look at what homelessness looks like in a community on a given night. And then I also learned how to create a mezzo tent from start to finish with a local artist.
Okay, media, particularly newspapers, is a tough industry these days, and so it's good to see young people who are interested in what we do come in and start working. What drew you to this? Because it's more and more. There are so many options, but you came to a traditional newspaper.
Yeah, what I really love about, I guess, traditional local journalism is that you really just get to dive into a community, learn a lot about the people who make it what it is, and really just feed your curiosity. I mean, I've gotten to do so many different stories here, and you're encouraged to stay curious in this profession, which I just really value.
And over the past year, you have taken part in a fellowship out of Pointer in Florida, and Pointer is really the premier training ground for journalists. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I'm currently a fellow with the Pointer Cook Media and Journalism Fellowship, which is a year-long program that I started in June of 2022. As part of the program, selected fellows who are early career journalists work in local news organizations across the U.S. and receive a layer of community support, mentorship, and training in the form of workshops. And some topics that we've covered in the past have included how to cover traumatic events, how to do audience-centered storytelling, and also how to look at the business of journalism. So I've really appreciated getting to learn from other media professionals and also connect with other early career journalists as part of that program.
Okay, well, thank you, Mary Glen Hatcher, and you will, in coming weeks, meet more people in Meet the Newsroom.